Good night, Blue Brothers.
Yeah, the as if. We got that from Construction Sim when he fell into a hole or something.
Yeah.
When he was digging China.
I don't know what it is, but he always manages to break games. Good night, Julian.
Good night, Blue Brothers, as well. Oh, my scrap mechanic helicopter.
That was funny. That
Hey, my helicopter had good appearances. It just didn't fly so good.
your helicopter was like the Paris Hilton of helicopters.
Yeah. It looked good, but it didn't work. You know, yours was just like a flying UFO platform, and that actually surprisingly
It was like an oil rig. It was like a flying oil rig.
Yeah, but the seat, you had to like mount the seat upside down and then press the button and it'd fold you up.
Yeah, that was ingenious design.
Yeah, okay.
Is there a clip of the Rage from Matt? Yes, there is, Mick. There's a clip. From my point of view, it's look on the channel for the highlights. It's one of the highlighted vids.
Liverpool.
Fmeister, I'm live. Usually 5 PM Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and Saturday's an all-day stream. Right, I think I've done this field. You need any more doing over there?
There's a little bit left if you want to come and follow me around.
What the heck is this old ruin?
It's a castle.
Should have that converted, make it into a retirement home.
Or you could go and get the windrower if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'd just rather lag my way around this field. Lag. It's really weird that we're in a castle on a map called Ballymoon Castle. That's quite spooky, actually, when you think about it, Hannah. I wonder if they knew there was a castle here when they named this map. Jules, remember double-decker bus that didn't move in Scrap Mechanic? I do. Not this week, John.
I also remember the Ferris wheel lift that we tried to build.
Oh, yeah.
That failed.
That was too big for the game, that's the problem with that. It was actually testing the physics of the game.
It started lagging out like crazy. They've added a lot more to it now as well, Scrap Mechanic.
Yeah, got flower pots and stuff. And colours and sound.
No, you can now have, you know, before you could only have one switch per controller thing. Well, now you can have 2, 3, 4 if you want to. Because they've now got relays in there and, you know, like expanders and whatnot. And or gates and wherever. It's actually really good now.
Nice.
You know, like expanders and what.
No, what am I doing? Past broadcasts, highlights.
What are you looking for? The one with Matt?
Yeah, I'm just gonna find
Whiteland and Baz have already put it in chat, I think.
Blue on blue strafing run, here we go. Yeah, I just want to watch you.
Alright, okay. It was so funny.
Determined to get in the air in a minute. Oh, is that the fireball back there? Is that yours? The thing is about
Why
these...
did we ever think this was a good idea?
What? We just need to both get in the air, we'll be fine.
I can't fly!
Why not?
Because it's like flying a grape on a tennis bat.
That's easy. Fly a ball bearing on a metal
It's
plate.
not.
Guns are under the ignition. It's funny seeing me behind me.
Ah.
Camera and sight. Guns and camera and sight. Oh my god. I'm gonna go strafing if I get up. We're gonna go strafing, peeps. If you want proper streamception, we just go full screen. Strafe one of those jets. Now you've got streamception.
Now you've got 2 squirrels on your screen. Thing is, wasn't the old...
Let's get in the air first, shall we? Right, have we got any kind of flaps here? No. Oh, let's get to juicy bit. There we go. Right, go barreling down the runway. And Matt's over on the right somewhere. I seem to remember. And we are airborne. Bear in mind, I just got this thing up in the air. Need to bring the gear up. Oh yeah. Somebody please play the Battle of Britain music right now. Is that Matt over there? It might be Matt over there. Look at this turn. Where's Matt? There he is. Here we go.
Are you actually serious? No!
What
I
happened?
just spent 5 minutes starting that thing off.
Did I actually blow you up?
Nailed me.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be a shot across the bow, not to actually
You hit me.
Listen to this. Let me turn the volume so you can hear it.
Are you actually serious? No!
What
I just
happened?
spent 5 minutes starting that thing off.
Did I actually blow you up?
You nailed me.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be a shot across the bow, not to actually
You hit me square in the middle of the road there. It could not have hit me any more central if it tried.
I'm dying laughing though. I've got to watch that VOD back and see that from your
I'm
point of
watching it
view.
back now.
Oh dude, I'm crying here.
Why me?
Look at the difference between your
What
old
can I say?
like, colour white balance stuff.
Oh yeah, that was the other media capture card.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was so funny though. I remember watching that live, and I was like, as if Paul has just done that, and then Matt's like, "Come on!"
Thing is, at first he was like, "Are you actually serious?" and laughing it off, but then he got like really,
All arsey.
he got really unhappy about it, and then he was just trying to kill me constantly.
I remember him chasing you around trying to shoot you.
It might be the same T-shirt I'm wearing. I'm not sure. Yeah, Avamedia's white balance on their capture cards is rubbish compared to the major one. Oh dear. Good night, Fluke Reason.
You're going to get the windrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that streams on SquirrelPlus. It kind of earlier than the recordings, I think. I could be wrong. You'd have to have a look at the date on it. This has been wonderfully parked.
Connor J. Harper, unfortunately Matt deleted his local recording not long after Squirrel asked for it. So, yeah, there isn't one, unfortunately.
Play the clip video back, you would be streaming a stream of a stream of a stream, Pringle. That could get properly weird at that point. Fourth of 3rd, 2016. Oh, in that case, there might be a recording of it then. You have a local copy of Matt's part of that clip? Really?
That might be interesting to see.
Yeah.
You might have to share that on the Discord, Captain Flint. Because that would definitely be interesting to see.
You can't find the tractor we're driving. What game was it? DCS World. A Smith 501. Thank you for the resume. Mad Bells. Thank you for the resume as well. It's not as spectacular as you expected. Now, if I remember, because I watched the clip, I remember it. I remember like the tink on the main rotor blade, then it just going ram ram ram, and then the fire coming out of it, and then it was just a smoking wreck.
There were many crashes on that day, I remember that.
Oh.
I remember, I think it was either you or Matt coming into land on the runway, and something happened, and it just went into a fireball. I think it was you, actually.
Yeah, it's very hard to land that
fireball.
You can even pre-record answers in a stream, and then in a future stream, ask yourself your past self questions. What the heck? I can't remember if I slammed it into the ground, Mick, or not.
Yeah,
Probably.
It was something, and like I say, I remember it just being a heap of a fireball at the side of the runway. Right, I'll go and take this back, and I'll get the picker-upper.
Okay. You have a soundboard? For what, sorry? For this game or for a Euro truck or what?
Connor J. Harper, yes. He just puts it into a nice neat pile so it's easier to collect.
It's Oliver from OPG, Fearless. Hello, how you doing? Fancy a bit of some farming? It's on SquirrelPlus, you may watch it later, Heapster. What, the whole thing? Yeah, you'll probably see all the crashes, all the fireballs. That plane was tricky to get going. Very tricky to take off, even trickier to land. I think the first takeoff I did in the Spitfire, it just went up, turned left and crashed into a fireball. Because the propeller torque on it is insane. But landing it is just absolute nightmare. Both me and Matt were just touching down with the wheels and then boom, nose first. Shooting was amazing. It was fun. I think that was the first shot I'd done with it as well. It just worked out pretty well. You could see the rounds just ricocheting off the ground. You're gonna be up at 6:30, Heapster. Gotta get to bed, mate. Steve's gone quiet, that means he's eating.
No, I'm just concentrating. I'm here, I'm driving the tractor with the goddamn thing on the back. I'm not eating.
We've got the Hoover, the grass Hoover.
Yep. Although the PTO needs to be attached. Goddamn PTO.
Those things don't turn themselves.
True. Alright, collecting grass.
I wish it was this easy to cut my grass.
You've got that new lawnmower, you should be fine.
Oh yeah. Whiteland's hover mower.
Yeah.
You have to play Consim. Alright, Heapster. Have a good one.
This thing fills up pretty quick as well.
Is it?
Oh, it's 30% already. Not even done one lap yet.
Well, the thing is, you're picking up like 3 rows of grass in one shoot because it's all been funneled.
That would be true.
All this so it can feed animals.
Yep. And then we need to get them water and any other bits that they need.
Still, it's better than collecting round bales.
True. I'll agree with that.
Not bad info, Jam. Alright, Pringle, thank you. If you want to dump it in the memos for me, please. Good night, Spatial Dragon. Have a good evening.
And I am full.
At least it's not a long way back.
That's true. Although, where are we taking it? To the pigs? To the pigs and the cows?
Well, there's another one of those trailers, so you could just drop that and go and get the other one if you wanted to just carry on.
Well, we're not going to get all of it in.
No. Or you could bring a trailer and tip into it. Can it tip into something else?
No.
You have to dump it then.
Yep. Sheep's first.
What's the sheepy sheep doing?
Idea. Don't even know where the sheep are. 23. Oh yeah. I see where they are.
That lag though.
Yep. I got the same.
The sheep are behind bars. Oh. The genius. Zell Gaming, thank you for the host, buddy.
I bet one of them's called Barbara as well.
Barbara. Mr. Mapman, thank you for 11 months. 1 more month to a year. Very close to goal camp. Not bad, Zell Gaming. Not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Apart from the collecting round bales, which was very traumatic. Apart
It
from
wasn't that bad. It's just one of those tasks that will take ages to do properly, considering how many bales you get on the field.
It's like being asked to pick up 1,000 matchsticks on the floor one-handed.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what it's like.
That's true.
Jules, I hear that Doyle's still chewing on that pig I sent him. I did mention it in Discord, Jules. He's loving it every day. He's having his pig. Okay, I think we're done here.
You might as well go and get the other grass collection thing.
You might have a car if you fill up the car and grow a cigarette. How do you grow a cigarette? We know, Luke. They were trying to get me to do it last week, if you remember. Hey, Harry Taylor. Thank you, M. Drew. Jules, you managed to get it to squeak once as well while I was chewing it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jules, are you enjoying the silence of the non-squeaking pig? I think Doyle goes for the kind of feel of it, Jules. I think he just likes the rubberiness when he chews it. Well, he has removed one of its legs already.
Right, there's a load of grass now at the sheep. So just need some now for the cows.
Right. Just parking up this windrower.
Alright. I'm on my way back to the field for another load.
Collect some grass.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. I'm on my way back now.
How's your cleaning work, Baz? Yeah. Some mud on the mudguards? Yep. Still, it's one up from the people who don't clean anything, put it back.
I've been cleaning everything. Right. If that's a dig at me, sir.
I wasn't a dig at you at all. I keep finding equipment back on the farm that's filthy.
Well, I've cleaned everything tonight. What have you?
Sky Shield Pony with half a year silver acorn. Riddle, I think it sounds more like a transmission from an OMSI bus.
Oh, that tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound a bit weird.
I guess so. Baz, treat it like they've rented it. You should see the inside of Steve's tractor. McDonald's wrappers everywhere.
There's not. There's nothing of the sort. Right, so sheep are done. Next one is cows. The pigs don't need grass. Steve's eating a Burger King. Sunjammer, I'm actually not a fan of Burger Kings.
Whoa, the lag then was hilarious.
Yeah, I got that as
It was
well.
like that.
Yeah, it's one thing that they are good at, synchronising the lag.
Yeah, we're collecting grass for the animals, exactly. The Penguin Doctor. Ah, welcome to the Nut House, the Penguin Doctor. Thank you for your support. Can we give him a nutty welcome, guys? Welcome to the community. What do you mean, how good are my contacts? What does that even mean?
Oh, nearly full. Get one more little strand of grass. And I'm full. Yeah, James, they taste like cardboard to me. Are you not full yet?
Nearly. I was picking up the smaller stuff on the other field first. This stuff's a lot more denser because I windrowed it a couple of times. There we go. 100.
Right, off to the cows.
I know Aces make good motherboards, yes, Whiteland. I doubt we'll both be needed on the cows.
I doubt it, but we might as well take them both down there.
I'm wondering where the storage area is going to be.
Probably at the cows. I dumped all that up at the sheep storage area. But at least we've got some up there for when we need it.
Have I eaten today yet? I had, what are they called? Some Mexican tacos. Mexican tacos.
Taco? You mean Taco Bell?
No, just homemade. You buy the little taco things.
Yeah.
Put your own kind of chili mincemeat in there. Stick your guacamole and whatever you have in there.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, blah, blah, blah. We just put them all in little pots and then you just put whatever you want on there.
Yeah. This is the pigs. Where's the cow? Oh, the cows is down south.
Yeah, probably. Well, that's the animal market. No, the cows is on site, look.
No, the cows is... Oh, yeah, that is animal market.
It's
oh,
on
it is.
site,
Yeah,
in the farm.
I see.
Tacos are Fridays, Whiteland. Well, it had to be something that was quick to put together, you know? Nah, they don't discount motherboards, Whiteland. Like, not at all. 2 reasons. 1, they don't have to, and 2, they don't have to. In all seriousness, they really don't need to discount their motherboards because they're good. So they don't even offer discount codes on it. Right, where the heck do we put this grass?
Not sure. My guess is drive through the through here somewhere.
Oh, there it is. I think it's this thing here. It says perimeter offloading grass. It says fermenter offloading grass and chaff.
Okay.
That's not going to feed them.
I've fed them. It's inside.
Okay, I'm just wondering what this is going to do. Is it going to chuck grass in the fermenter, I guess?
Yeah, probably.
That makes salvage, yeah. Which is still useful.
True. They'll still eat it.
I think Mad Mick's trying to tell me something by jumping up and down, but I don't understand jump. It's very binary. No problem, Combine Gaming.
Put some in the forage mix station. Okay, I see 2 squirrels on the map. That's odd.
You see 2 squirrels?
Yeah, you're stood here where I am now, but then you're in a tractor over there. Do you want you to dump it there?
Well, I kept getting the unload. There it is. Kept getting the unload option. It kept disappearing. I think this stores it.
Yeah, must do.
2k on 3 PC parts is a bit harsh. Yes, it is, Wyland. What the heck are you buying? 3 motherboards, £2,000? Surely that can't be.
Are you going back up to...
Going back up to get the rest of it?
Alright. You should get it all on that one now, shouldn't you?
Should do, I think. CPU, motherboard and some RAM. So you must be buying like a £1,000 CPU. And because you like AMD, that's got to be a Ryzen. And RAM, you're probably getting the fastest you can. That's still a lot on 3 parts though, Whiteland. I think the motherboard's probably the cheapest thing in that outfit. Big brother of Ryzen. What? The Xeon? What's this for, White? And surely it's not for gaming. Might clean install my PC at some point soon. I just feel like it needs it.
I normally do mine every 6 months or so.
Yeah, exactly. Well, about every year for me. Depends.
It's nice to keep it running fresh.
On i5 when you open games, I need to close stuff that's running in the background. I need a workhorse that will last me some years. Well, if you go on Ryzen, just make sure the single core performance is good as well. Because a lot of the games are not optimized for, you know, all the threads you're going to have. You know what? I don't think I'm going to get all this.
Oh,
It's going to be close. Yeah, we could just leave it. It's not worth dragging it over. No, I'm not. Not going to get it all, but there's only a bit left. It's not much. It's not worth faffing with.
okay. Yeah, if it's only a little bit, don't worry about it.
There's two of me in the game. There's one in the tractor you're driving, and there's one standing in the yard near the cows.
Yep, that's the one I said.
The way this game's been lagging around, I'm not surprised. I'm going to give it a cheeky save, Steve, just in case.
Right. Can do. Done.
Inception streamer. Yeah, it probably happened when I was playing that DCS clip. It spawned another one of me in the game. Well, the Broadwell E is still a viable platform. Any of the extreme stuff is. Von Jew. Thank you for subbing, Von Jew. Welcome to the Net House. Thank you for your support. Von Jew and Nutty, welcome, guys. Imagine if I could see the second one. That would be weird.
Well, it's in front of me, so...
I think there's only me who doesn't see it.
Ah, your second one's just disappeared.
Probably because I got outside the tractor. This is weird.
What's up?
Trying to unload into there.
Reverse.
Yeah, I keep doing it, but it's like really specific.
Yeah, it's further back.
You turn the red dial. I knew there was something. I knew Mad Mick kept doing something over here.
Turn the red dial.
Offloading on off. Oh, there you go. You have to actually turn the thing on,
Oh,
basically.
Wow. I like that.
Site use
I do
Christmas
like
countdown. Riddell. Hang on. Are you using that or should I turn it off?
No, I'll turn it off for you.
Christmas countdown. No, you're asking, dude. I don't know. I'd have to switch scene to check it. I just Google it. Just Google one. Christmas countdown. There's loads of them. Right, what's next?
Water.
Water. Eat water. Right, there's a tanker here. I don't know if it takes water or not.
Not sure.
Yep, some water. Where do you feed the cows?
Inside where I am here, I think.
That lag. Jeez, man. In here?
Yeah.
I'm not sure this is the water trough. That doesn't accept water, it's not in there.
Okay, it might be the one next to it. To the right.
You mean to the right inside of here or outside of here?
Which way are you facing? To your right now.
I don't see any of these looking like water trays. I don't think this is where the water goes.
It's got to be somewhere in there.
What's that water butt thing though? It is full, it doesn't show though, but it fills up a menu bar. What? But no water is coming out of the back of this tanker, so it can't be filling anything up. Well, this is working here, randomly. There you go. I think they're full. That is the most ridiculous drop-off point. Do the sheep need doing as well?
Yes.
Pigs as well, I take it.
Yep.
A whole shooting match. I agree, Andy. That is the worst drop-off ever. There's the sheep. Let's try this one. I think they're done.
Nice.
Pigs, let's see, sheep. Watered up. Piggies need the water. Cows have the water. Right, just the piggies left.
Sweet.
Oh my god. Hang on, did the sheep not need it?
Not sure.
Just did the sheep. I don't get it. I'm at the pig thing. Yeah, they are. I don't get this. They are the pigs. But how did the sheep get filled?
Not sure.
Why did it say they're all done? Like, why have they all filled with water? Nobody filled the sheep, I don't think. Okay, whatever. They're all done. Doesn't matter. It's confusing me because I thought we had one left and apparently we don't. Because I've only done 2. Oh my god, the lag. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's as you get closer to the farm.
Wowzers. Well, that's Fanimal's done.
Sweet.
We'll wind it up now. I think you're the squirrel.
Looks that way.
Polishing the old tractor. Where do the tractors go these days, do you know?
Right down at the bottom where the seat fill is.
Okay.
Lag! Or at least I think it is.
Yeah, I got it too. Not sure yet, Adeldril.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Right,
Who's that?
whereabouts are you?
Snow Jesus, thank you for 4 months. Right in front of you.
Press Q.
Q.
Or press E, sorry.
E.
There you go. You're a passenger in my vehicle.
For some reason, when I'm in this view, the mouse view is like really... You have to keep sliding the mouse to turn it a tiny bit. It's weird.
Alright.
Thank you for 4 months, Snow Jesus. This tractor's like silent.
What? It's not for me.
Just a tiny little engine, but it's...
You jump in that and drive that round.
Okay, you jump in the passenger seat. Listen to this.
Oh wow, it is. Wow.
It's just non-existent.
There's no sound whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just completely
For a
non-existent.
passenger, yeah. Oh well. This is my new tractor now.
Right, I think we'll leave it there, guys.
Sweet. Job was a good one. What are you doing on a lamppost?
It's a long story. Actually, it's a short one. I climbed up.
I'm just on the ladders. I'm going places.
Right, thank you all for joining us. GG to the Farm Sim admin team again. We're doing a wonderful job. Mr. Pringle, I used to love tractors, but something I got older, I went off them. Oh, as I got older, I went off them. In my local, the other night, the bar started to fill with smoke. I inhaled and cleared the smoke. Luckily, I was an X-Tractor fan. Ah! Oh my god, Pringle. The tractor gags are real. Right, I'll be back tomorrow. 5. What are you streaming tomorrow, Steve?
I'm doing Formula 1.
There you go.
So
Formula 1.
F1 2017 at 5, so...
Steve's on Formula 1, I'll be on something else.
Indeed. You need to get that game.
I've already got it.
Have you?
Oh, just not played it yet.
We need to link up sometime and do a, multiplayer.
Not even started it. I just installed it, that's all.
Oh, it's good. The graphics, honestly, they're on par with 2016, but it's just way better. There's something about it just looks fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched a few streams of it. It looks alright.
Yeah, it's all good, so... Yeah, Steve v. Paul, exactly. 1v1 me. 1v1 me, bro.
Right. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your support, as ever. I'll be back tomorrow. And can we say goodnight to Steve? Steve, do you want to say goodnight to stream? Indeed,
Good night, and it's been fun as always, and if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. That sounds creepy.
What the heck?
It's something my gran always used to say.
Right.
But no, it's been good fun, and catch you next time.
Indeed. Ready drop, let me show you. There you go. I should do it.
Thank you very much.
Right, peeps, I shall be back tomorrow, so it is good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.
Good night.